Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So in today's session we are going to do question number 2 from exercise 13.2 from chapter number 13 exponents and powers from your maths NCERT book. Okay, so question number 2 state that simplify and express each of the following in exponential form. So similar type of question we did in question number 1 in our last class. We have simplified and we have expressed all the questions given to us in exponential form, right? So similarly we have to follow this pattern over here also. So the question is 2 cube into 3 to the power 4 into 4 divided by 3 into 32. So you can see here the two number, that is 4 here and 32, are not expressed in its exponential form. So in order to express this in exponential form, so these numbers are larger, that is you can say these are composite number. Composite number means having more than 3 factors, right? So, and 2 here, the base 2, the base 3 are not in composite form, they are in prime number form, right? Having 2 factors only, that is 1 and the number itself. So in order to solve this, in order to convert this 4 into exponential form, I have to break this number in its using prime factorization method, which we have done in our earlier class also. So wherever you see this type of a number, unique number which is greater than 2, which is greater than 3, that is above prime number, and those number needs to be converted into its prime form and it should be written in its exponential form. So what is the exponential form of 4? 2 to the 4, 2 1 the 2. So exponential of 4 can be written as 2 into 2 and that will be 2 square. The exponential form of 4 is 2 square. So right, I hope you people understood. 2 cube into 3 to the power 4 into 4 can be expressed as 2 square, right? So try to express all the numbers in its exponential form. Similarly, 3 is in its exponential form only, prime form only, but 32 is not in exponential. So let us convert this using prime factorization method. 2 16 is 32, 2 8 is 16, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2, right? So try in every sum, try to convert into its prime number form. So 2, how many 2 can you see? 1 2 3 4 5. So I can write it as 2 to the power 5, right? So what is the exponential form of 32? 2 to the power 5 is an exponential form of 32, right? So now you can see here 2 cube into 3 to the power 4 into 2 square is the form. So okay, let me do one thing over here, that is I can use the rules, that is the number which has got the same base, let me keep it together. 2 cube into 2 square into 3 to the power 4, right? And 2 to the power 5 in the denominator I can write over here, so that it will act as a numerator and denominator. That you will come to know why I have done this thing. Next, you have same base and power exponent should be added. So 2 to the power 3 plus 2 into 3 to the power 4. So I hope you people are understanding the way I am solving this. 2 to the power 5 into 3. Now 2 to the power 5 it will be, because 3 plus 2 here is 5. Why I have added? Because they have got the same base and the exponents are going to get added as there is multiplication sign. Okay, now into 3 to the power 4 divided by 2 to the power 4 into 3. Now again we can use one rule over here, that the rule is having same base, and if there is a division sign, this is a division sign, isn't it? So this is acting as a division sign, so this can be subtracted. So I can write 2 to the power 5 minus 5, or simply you can cut it like this. If you don't want to use the rule, you can directly cut also, because 2 to the power 5 in the numerator and 2 to the power 5 in the denominator can be cancelled out and can be written 1. Next, over here also you have the same base, and at that condition what will happen, as because 3 to the power 4 divided by 3 means there is a division sign over here, so it can be written like this. Yes, if this is written like this, then I can write 3 to the power 4 divided by 3, or this is a vice versa, right? Opposite of which. Now 3 to the power 4 minus 1, as because we have got the exponent 1 here, right? So let me erase this. Now the value which can be written, that is 2 to the power 0, because 5 minus 5 is 0, into 3 to the power 4 minus 1 is 3, is equal to 2 to the power 0 means 1 into 3 to the power 3, and 3 to the power 3 into 1 is 3 to the power 3. So you all know that a to the power 0 means it is 1 here. Let me use whatever rules I have used here, that is a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. The same rule we have used because the same base we have, and there is a division sign here. So 2 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 5, this means, and when you have 2 to the power 5 divided, you can write 2 to the power 5 like this also. So in this form only it is expressed. So do not get confused if you see this kind of thing. If there is no division sign mentioned, then you think this is a division sign. Okay, so the value which we got for question number 1 is 3 to the power 3. Okay, proceeding to the next one. We have number 2, 5 square, and outside the bracket there is again power 3 into 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 7. So let me write this question in proper manner. 3 into 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 7. Okay, not a problem. We can, whenever we have exponents over exponent or power over power, then we can multiply the power simply, that we know. Into 5 to the power 4, let this be inside the bracket, divided by 5 to the power 7. So I can write here that a to the power m to the power m n is equal to a to the power m into n can be written. For this I have used this rule. Okay, this rule. Now 5 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 7 can be written. Now you have got the same base. So what will happen to the exponent? The exponent will be added, as there is a multiplication sign. So I can write here that a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. Alright, then I can add this exponent. 6 plus 4 is 10 divided by 5 to the power 7. Now when you have the same base and if there is a division sign over there, so I can write like this also, 5 to the power 10 divided by 5 to the power 7, which means there is a division sign, this one, right? So 5 to the power 10 minus 7, I can write this as 5 to the power 3. So we don't have to solve this, as because they have asked us to express in exponential form only. So I can write here a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. Okay, so this is how we do it. I hope you guys understood this. Let us proceed to the next one. So question number 3, here we have 25 to the power 4 divided by 5 cube. So I've already told you that whenever you get the composite number, you express that number into its prime form. Okay, try to convert that into prime form. That is 25 can be reduced to its prime form, that is 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, that is 5 square, right? So 25 can be written as 5 square. Outside the bracket, don't forget about this bracket, don't forget about this exponent, that is 4. So let me write the 4 here. Okay, so I can write like this. For 25 I have written 5 square, because 5 into 5 is 25, exponential form, divided by 5 cube. Right, now when you have the power over power or exponents over exponent, then what I can do, I can multiply this exponent. So 2 into 4 can be written, right, divided by 5 cube. So let me erase this and write the rule which I have used here. The rule is a to the power m, outside the bracket there is n. If such condition is there, then power your exponents can be multiplied. Now 5 to the power 8 divided by 5 cube. 5 to the power 8, when you have the same base, when you have the division sign, your exponents will be subtracted. It is 5 to the power 5. Okay, so this is the value. I hope you people understood. Let us solve the next one. 3 into 7 square into 11 to the power 8 divided by, let me write the question here, 21 into 11 cube. 3 into 7 square into 11 to the power 8 divided by 21 into 11 cube. So first, and now you can see here every number is in its prime form only. 3, 7, 21, sorry 11, and then 21, 11. So but 21 is not in its exponential, not in its prime form. So let us convert this into its prime form. 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7, right? So 3 into 7 square into 11 to the power 8 divided by 21 can be expressed as 3 into 7. You can express this into 11 cube. Now you can see here we have got the same base, division sign is there, so I can directly cut this. Right here you have got the same base, right? Division sign is there, so I can write 7 to the power 2 minus 1, okay, into 11 to the power 8, and here also base is same and there is a division sign, so I can subtract the exponent. So I can write 7 to the power 1 into 11 to the power 8 minus 3 is 5. So the value is 7 into 7 to the power 1, you can write 7 only, and into 11 to the power 5 is the value. Okay, so I hope you got it. So let us proceed to the next one, number 5. Number 5 is also very easy. 3 to the power 7 divided by 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3. Very easy one. Just use the trick, that is rule. Basically 3 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3 can be written as 3 to the power 4 plus 3, which means a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. This is the rule, right? So 3 to the power 7 divided by 3 to the power 7, this can be deducted. Why? You have got the same base. When you have got the same base and if there is a division sign, then your exponents can be subtracted, and if 7 minus 7 is 0, that means the value is 1, and anything any base which has got the exponent 0 can be written as 1. Okay, so this is the rule actually. Next, okay, let me shift this over here. 2 to the power 0 can be written as 1, 3 to the power 0 can be written as 1, 4 to the power 0 can be written as 1. So I can write this as 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So if I have to write this in exponential form, then 3 to the power 1 is the value. So a to the power 0 is 1 is the reason. Since a to the power 0 is 1, so I have written 2 to the power 0 value as 1, 3 to the power 0 value as 1, 4 to the power 0 value as 1. So the value is 3 to the power 1. Okay student, so I hope you guys understood this. I want you all to do this number 6, 7 and 8 yourself. This is very similar to that of question number 6. All right, kindly do this as a home assignment. So more questions are left from this exercise, but I would like to keep here today as because you will not so that you will not face any problem in solving. Till here you people practice this very properly. Okay, in our next class we will proceed with the next sum. Okay, so this much for today. In our next class we will proceed with the next sum. Till then, stay safe and healthy and practice a lot for your exam. Okay, thank you everyone.